As our digital presentation comes to a close, I would just like to take a fast moment and once again just thank you all so much for joining me through this journey. I hope that you've sincerely appreciated seeing all of the documentation I've been able to find, and I hope that a part of you, just like myself, was able to rewalk the past with our ancestors a little bit. As the presentation comes to a close, I hope that I was able to provide enough evidence and documentation to prove the thesis that I was able to come up with. The thesis stating that the Dolly family farmed the property that Nathan Dolly initially purchased in the early 1800s until they began working in coal mines after the beginning of the 1900s. Many of us have heard a lot of folklore, a lot of stories about the farming and things that, ancestors did before us. We also had heard some stories about our Papa Jim, which would be my grandfather, and his father, my great-grandpa Ed, who's actually in the presentation, and how they worked in coal mines. Well, now we know a little bit of a timeline, if you will, of what our grandfathers did. We know that Nathan came in early 1800s, and we know by 1850 he actually owned a mass amount of acreage, which enabled him to have a large farm. And we know that that Dolly's farmed that land at least for another couple of generations until Don Dolly, who simultaneously farmed, also worked in coal mines. And then after Don Dolly, we see Edward Dolly, his son, begin working in coal mines. And we know by common knowledge in our family that Edward's son, who we call Papa Jim, we know he also worked in coal mines and also did iron work, and thankfully he is retired now as the oldest living Dolly on the farm. I hope that you've all sincerely enjoyed this presentation. I know I had a blast making it, even though it was a lot of work. It is a great piece of documentation that I hope our family is able to keep for more generations to pass on to our kids so they can know about their forefathers too. Again, God bless you all. Thank you so much for participating and for following along, and I hope you thoroughly enjoyed a little bit of Dolly family history in Hocking County, Ohio. God bless you. Thank you so much.